Hello mindenki, Laci vagyok, ez pedig itt a Witcher helyett az Assassin's Creed Valhalla 41. része. Előző részben ütöttük abba, hogy Ruedet lemeszeltük. Aztán most pedig Oswalddal kell beszélni, aki valószínűleg most zabos ránk, mert nem így kellett volna döntenünk.
Saxon and Dane, we fought well side by side.
If there is to be a future for both our kind, people like you and me will have to change the most to live within it. Even if that makes us uneasy.
When you're crowned king, the laws of this land will be yours to decide.
All this is like a dream.
But you're not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you!
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
Na, mégiscsak jól jöttünk ki a dologból.
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for such things.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Vanir? Are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now, I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
Na, lagzi lesz, de jó.
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
Szintlépés. Yes! Na lássuk csak. Merre volt az, amit ki akarok maxolni? Ez lesz az, de körbe kell menni a banyek. Persze, nyissál meg egy teljesen új... Ó, ott mi van? Last chance healing. Igen. Aha, oké. Jó, rendben. Quest. Wedding Horns. Jó. És akkor... Hova kell mennünk? Ott van egy új fast travel pont, azt látom. Csillag-villog, mint egy tücsök. Segge. Fast travel ide.
Wedding preparations in full bloom.
Merre kell mennünk? Arra föl. Na lássuk, milyen lagzit tudnak ezek csapni. Na, hol vagy Oswald ott?
Thank you.
Na.
May this feast set a spirited tone for East Anglia's future. Abel, just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
Hát van az úgy.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
Na? Milyen lagzi lesz? Nagyon romantikus disznók kindagonyáznak a templom előtt. Teljes mértékben ceremóniához illő. Na, Simba, te vagy a következő. Vagy nem tudom, mit mondjak. Ó, azért a bling bling is megvan.
I hereby name you man and wife, and as man and wife, I name you Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
Na. Semmi banzáj, semmi vacsora, meg ilyenek.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Na, több hely is van, ahol élvezhetjük a fesztivált. Vagy nem tudom. Na, gyerünk. Mi ez?
Eivor! Wolf-kissed, gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no? They are not, Brothier. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much mead, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
Oké, legyen.
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness this, you drunken loud.
Oh, jaj.
And her brothers too. She charged into battle without fear.
Yes, that's it.
Yes. No, 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 no.
Everything an easy task for the wolf-kissed. Ah, barely a challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
Kösz. Na, legalább hamar kiózanodtunk, annyi a lényeg. Na, másik challenge.
Skål, Eivor!
Brother.
Let's have a drink. Your
Legyen
fist
úgy.
is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king? A metal not unlike your own. To Odin and his endless glories!
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good.
Oh no.
Not bad, Wolf-kissed. I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless. What say you?
Legyen.
I will drink you under the table.
Confident, are you? Let us see how you fare against the ale beast of East Anglia. And we'll make it interesting. Put your silver where your mouth is. What say you?
Legyen ez.
I accept.
Oh no, oh no. Nem emlékszem, hogy volt.
Is that what you say? Yes. Celebrate. Skål! Drink more.
Igen, 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 igen. Hoppá! No, no! Franc! Megelőz! Ez nem lesz jó. Nem már vesztettem, de ő meg elborult, mint egy teleszart bubára.
But I am stronger. Better luck next time, Wolf.
Na ide figyelj.
You owe me some silver.
Fine, take it.
Jó, hogy csak így simán tudok inni. Ó, banyák. Finir miért van ott fönn a... Izén. Oh, Safi.
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freya. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are aware of the lesson or not.
Hey, hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
Oh no, 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 no. Ennyire nem megyünk bele a dolgokba. Vagy menjünk bele egy picit. Legyünk egy kicsit polgárpukkasztóak.
Complain about it, Stiff Spear. You want to lay with me, is that it?
That I do. Will you follow me? To a place more comfortable?
Jó, menjünk. Csak mert Cassandrával mindig ellenálltunk mindennek is.
A good plow sword is a rare thing. Lead the way.
Nem gyakran fog előfordulni, úgy érzem. Miért van még mindig nála az a szaru? Ha már leívott minket a pályáról. Wow. Oké.
God. That's worth a verse or two in some skald song. I'll remember that for all time, Eivor.
Brother.
I will too, brother.
The sagas are never this good.
Hm.
This night remains glorious.
Na lássuk. Fel kell másznom odáig.
Eivor, Eivor! Some sweet wine for a sweet swine? Come Come join me.
Hogy került ide föl?
The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Ma te se látsz előre.
It moves untroubled now, but one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again, and it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now,
I always felt like Skoll or Hati, chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
Na,
let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Well, don't you remember? Firestarter.
hoppá.
Come on. Let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinny.
Ez bolond. Merre tudom levinni?
You're very strong.
You're very large.
Így lesz a jó. Hoppá.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one lost glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
És elaludt.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Na, lássuk az ifjú párt. Minden oké.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I'm
Mindent
ready to hear you
megcsináltam, azt
address your
hiszem.
kingdom.
Good. Come. Join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
Na, különleges helyet kapunk.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Oswald, you would not have been my first choice as king, nor my second. I thought you weak, bendable, without resolve. But not all men are as they first appear. I came to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the largest I've ever known. He is sturdy, he has wisdom, and he has courage. All qualities of a man worthy to be king. He is the king East Anglia deserves, and the king you need. To the good King Oswald!
To Oswald!
Skull!
Skull!
Score! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Quick,
Hogy mi?
brother! We can't lose to Oswald.
Oh no. Szóval futásokba voltunk. Még mielőtt azt mondta a játék, hogy kakuk. De látom, nem én fogok nyerni. Mert hát ugye... Na, nem vagyok elég gyors.
You lost.
Na, valaki nagyon csuklik.
It was a beautiful wedding, Oswald. Like you said it would be.
Thanks to you and everything you've done here.
It won't be easy putting the pieces of East Anglia back together. But you won't be alone. Saxon and Dane have banded together in your name. You're the right man for the throne, and they'll be with you.
Thank you, Eivor. I don't know what to say.
When we met, I spoke of an alliance. Will you hold to the oath you made?
I will. Consider East Anglia a friend of the Raven clan.
There will be a day when I come calling.
Goodbye, friend.
Until next time, great king. I should find Finnear. Say goodbye before I leave.
Oké, na, hol van Finnear? Reméljük most nem talajrészeg. Itt.
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the festivities.
I've had my fill.
It's as much yours as it is Oswald's.
I was a crumbling man, Eivor. Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for age, Finnear. Sail with me. My ship could always use a wise head and a strong axe.
Together,
Together.
I'll gather my things.
Na, ez nem volt teljesen egyértelmű számomra se. Oké. Ah, Rickra utoltuk. Wedding Horse. Szintlépés, yes! Z-gomb, hát ha közelebb leszünk most már ahhoz a breakfallhoz. Ah, ez az már össze is tudjuk rakni. Csodálatos, már nem fogunk lezúgni sehonnan se, remélhetőleg. Na, közben lássuk, mit kaptunk. Ah. Aha, ez a hajóhoz. Még van más is. Ezeket el kéne adnom. Aha. Jó, más nincs. Rendben. Oké, vissza Rendvihez elvileg. Aha, itt is van. Na, tudok ide gyorsítani, tökéletes. Na, report to Rendvi. Adjuk le a droughtot. Mit csináltunk? Vagyis nem mindenről. Hello. Jobb, amiről nem tudnak, tudjátok. Ami kis titkunk marad, meg ilyenek, de... Oh, hello, nagy farkas. Okay, hello, Rendvi.
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Ha! Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Oh, yay.
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Aha. Jaj. Fogjuk a fejünket, oké.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start.
I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased.
Igen.
I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgifu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan.
Oké. Védelem.
Let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed.
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafu's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
Rowannak igaza volt, meg kellett volna kérdezni. Holgernek nem volt igaza.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Nagyon jó.
Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Kösz.
That's a damn fine stable we have now. Lord, look at it.
Jól van, viszont akkor itt lenne a vége ennek a résznek. Remélem várjátok a következő részt. Valószínűleg Rendvivel, igen, Rendvinek kell leadni a drótot, és meglátjuk, mi lesz a következő. Szóval, igen, a következő részben találkozunk. Ne felejtsetek el feliratkozni, és lájkolni a videót. Köszönöm a figyelmet, Lac voltam, minden jót! Sziasztok!